Hi, Anita Matthews here, and I'm going to show you how to use the free select tool in Gimp. It's a free program, and you download it from the internet, and down below I have a link so that you can go in and download it for yourself. Cue music. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is bring in a picture. Okay, what I want to do is I want to take this Mac laptop out of here and put it in a different background. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to put on a transparency layer. So you go up to Layer, Transparency, Add Alpha Channel. Then we get the free select tool, which just looks like a lasso up here. So if you notice here on this picture in here is a Google, and probably we would want something different than that. So at the end I'm going to show you how to change that so that, you can put your own website in. I'm going to put my website in there. Okay, so what we need to do is we're going to go around the whole laptop. So when I hold down the Control key and scroll in, maybe a little too much. And we're going to click around it. And when you're going around things like corners, you want to put as many nodes in as you can. Don't worry about how close it is or exacting. We're going to go back and we're going to move everything after the fact. So you have to make sure you have plenty of nodes because you can't add any at the end. You can move them, you can adjust them, but you can't add any. Okay, and when you get to the end, you just click on the very first one. Okay, so then you can hit Control and scroll in, and we'll start moving these. So once the color changes, then you know you can grab it and move it. Make absolutely sure you don't grab anything but the nodes, because if you lose the nodes, you can't get them back. So, and then you have to start over again. Now there's another one that you can add nodes and so forth, and that's with the path tool. But this video is about the free select. Okay, so move it up. Okay, I'm going to speed it up now so you don't have to sit through all of this. Okay, I've got this all the way around it now, holding down the scroll key and getting it sort of in the center again. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to double click on this. It sets it, and then you hit delete. Oops, we're going to have to hit Control Z. So we're going to have to invert, and now hit delete. And everything is gone except the laptop. There are often times when you're going to make little mistakes like that, but you got to remember you've got Control Z in order to back it up and do it over again. Okay, so we've got this, so we're going to do Select None to get rid of all those marching ants around the outside of it. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the desk. This is where we're going to put that laptop in. Now it came in as layers because, and you can see over here that there are 2 layers. And what we want is we want this one on top of the other one. So you just click it and drag it up. So you see it's on top now. Okay, of course it's the wrong position and everything. Now we're going to scale and rotate. I'll probably speed this up so that you don't have to watch through all of it. Okay, scale tool. I'm going to scale. Rotate. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. It's at 50. We'll go to 25 so that I can adjust a little better. Okay, let's get the move tool and move it over into place. That looks good. Okay, let's make it a little bit bigger now so that we can see it. Okay, so now we've got the Mac on this desk. Okay, so the thing I was going to show you is we're going to, I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. I'm going to show you how to change this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up and I'm going to File, Open my screenshot. It's under Desk, Screenshot of my website. Open it up. Now what I want to do is I want to crop this because I don't want this whole thing going into the tablet. So the crop tool is right here. It's called a crop tool. You click on it. You outline what you want to save. And then you hit enter. And then that saves it like that. So now what we need to do is we need to get it onto this. So the way we do that is by we copy. You can do that with Control C, or you can always go up to Edit Copy. Then we'll come back over to this one. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to paste. Just Control V, or it's just Edit Paste. Then what we do is we're going to go over here and we getting the Perspective tool. When we click on that, we can take this little brackets and we can just move it right into place. It's amazing what these programs can do now. And this is a free program. So let's see how that looks. Oh, need to bring this one down a little bit. Oh, I think that looks pretty good. Actually, this can come in a little bit. There. Okay, so if you look down here in the layers, you'll see that this is just called a floating selection. That's what this is a floating selection. There are 2 ways to set that. You can anchor it. If you anchor it, it brings it down into the layer below. Or if you'd rather have it in its own layer, you just click Add a Layer and it puts it on its own separate layer. So that's the way you do that, and then we click the background and you can see this is the way it is. Oops, what happened? What went wrong? Oh, it got turned off. The little eye there got turned off and it made the my website go away. And always remember that if something is not working right, that you could be on the wrong layer. So be sure and go over and check that you're on the right layer. Okay, so last thing we just have to do is File, Save As. If you've done all this work, you want to make sure you save it as a GIMP image, which is the XCF extension. And then that way, make sure you know where it's going. And then that way, if you have to make any changes, then you'll have all your layers over here. To use it, you go File, Export As, and then you change this. It has to be a PNG file, or at this point it could be a JPEG if you wanted. And make sure where it's going, you click Export. When this comes up, you can just click Export again because you pretty much save everything that's there, and you're done. So this is the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please click the like button and subscribe and click the bell buttons because I'll be having a lot more videos coming out. So see you next time.